Hello, crafty friends. Happy Friday and welcome to Flosstube. If you're new here, my name is Jessie. This is mislaidpages. And Flosstube is where I talk about my cross-stitching goodness, the stuff that I'm working on, the stuff that I want to work on, purchases that I've made, all related to cross-stitching. Also, if you're new here, my channel is generally about crafting. I do knitting as well as cross-stitching, and sometimes I throw in some other random stuff too. I occasionally talk about personal stuff. I also talk about other things that matter to me, including current events sometimes. So if you're looking for a channel that only talks about cross stitch or only talks about knitting and doesn't bring in anything else, this might not be the channel for you. Just a fair warning for new folks. If you're returning, you've probably noticed all of these things and you're okay with it, so let's just move on. It's been an interesting week. I hope that you all have had a peaceful week, maybe one that's a little bit easier than mine has been. It's not been the worst week ever. We did finally get our water heater installed on Tuesday afternoon, fairly late. They had a window of 12 to 4, and they got here about 5 minutes to 4, so they were right at that tail end. But we got the water heater installed fairly quickly. I'm very happy to have running water again, hot and cold running water. So that's been a huge help to my mental state. I'm surprised at how much of a mental toll it actually took, not having running water in the house. Yeah. But that's fixed. That's much better. I got really busy trying to catch up with stuff that I couldn't do while the water was running, either because I physically couldn't do it because we didn't have access to water, or couldn't mentally do it because of everything else. Regardless, that's the reason that I ended up not posting the last couple of Flossoween videos. So I do apologize for that if you were looking for those videos. What I'm going to do today in this video is actually open up all of the rest of the things. So that will be spoilers for stuff that's supposed to be open tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to get a chance to film tomorrow. So rather than having you have to wait until sometime next week to see what the last the 13th gifts for the Black Needle Society and for Rebel WoolWorks were, I'm going to open it all today. I'll do a fair warning right before I open day 13. That way, if you don't want to see it yet, if you want to wait and see it on the 13th day, you can come back and watch that if you want to. But yeah, so that's how we're going to do. So we have, I have 5 gifts. For each of those boxes to open up today. So that's going to take a couple minutes, which is probably good because I don't have any whips that I can show you right now. Yeah, stitching has not been terribly easy the last couple of weeks. This whole month has sort of been the lost month of stitchiness. I've been working on a couple of model stitches when I have stitched, but that's all I've been working on. I had hoped to work on something spooky to show you this week, but it just hasn't happened. So I think going forward, I'm going to stop trying so hard to do things that match the month that they're in. So if I feel like stitching a spooky thing and it's not October, I'll stitch a spooky thing. So, yeah, I need to stop trying to pigeonhole myself into boxes because then I end up not enjoying my stitching. So I'll just stitch on whatever I feel like stitching on, and we'll go from there. So hopefully, starting next week, I'll have some stuff to actually show you. I'm about 60% of the way finished with the smaller of the 2 model stitches, and I'm hoping to get the other model stitch started this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. But before we get into all the other stuff, let's talk about some Happy Meal. So I signed up with a couple of, or I say I signed up, I was invited to a couple of Secret Santa gift exchanges through Elfster. Elfster is super fun. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's a really easy way to set up a gift exchange with your friends, and you can match people up, or people can get matched up so that you have an anonymous Secret Santa, and you can set up digital wish lists so that you can send stuff directly to your Secret Santa and all that sort of stuff. It's really fun. It's the second year I'm doing it, and this year I'm doing it with the same group that I did it with last year, as well as a new group. So very, very fun. It's super fun. And I actually got a Secret Santa gift this week, so that's my Happy Mail, because I haven't gotten my regular Patreon Happy Mail. So let me show you what I got, because this thing is awesome. It's big. Look. Let me flip them. So this is a tote bag, and you can see this thing is huge. This is a massive tote bag. I'm pretty sure I asked for the large without realizing how big the large actually is. This image is from Medusa the Doll Maker, who is one of my favorite artists ever. She has an Art Nouveau style that I am in love with. And this is a piece of art that I don't actually have yet. So I was super excited to receive this because I've shown my last unicorn and some other stuff, other bags that I've gotten with her artwork on it, but my Secret Santa picked this off my list, and I was very excited and very surprised. I don't know who my Secret Santa is because they didn't put a note in when they ordered this. I just know that this came off of my wish list, so somebody Secret Santa'd me. And it's super awesome. So if you're watching this and you happen to be my Secret Santa, thank you so much because this is fantastic. And this might actually be the right size for the knitting project that I'm going to be starting probably later today. From Casa Pinka, it's Sharon's glamping blanket. So if you haven't been following along with Knitcast, Casa Pinka does these really awesome knit-alongs that are actually hosted by her cat named Sharon from Security. So the glamping blanket requires chunky yarn, and my cakes are fairly large for that, so this will be nice to use for that. So thank you so much to my Secret Santa. I love it. It's fantastic. So that was a really nice surprise this week, especially with all the other stuff going on. To get something nice that I wasn't expecting was very, very happy. So, speaking of, since I don't have any whips to show you, I'm just going to get right into haul, and then we'll do the opening of the other things at the end, because that's how we're going to do it. That's how I decided. So let me tell you all a story, since we're talking about happy mail and happy surprises. So, not long ago, I talked about, actually, let me pull it off the shelf. I talked about this project bag and the pattern. So this is Autumn Royalty from Lindy Stitches. You can see the pattern inside the bag here. And this is a fantastic project bag that the 805 Stitcher put together for Stephanie at Lindy Stitches to go with Autumn Royalty. So it's birds with crowns. They're all royal birds. And this is perfectly fitting with the patterns that Lindy Stitches put together. And I talked about finding from the Top Knot Stitcher Shop, the perfect needle minder. And I ordered it, and I was so excited. I was actually Zooming with Rachel and Heike when it came in the mail, and I was so excited, and I opened it up, and it wasn't the needle minder I thought I'd ordered. So there was a needle minder that looked very much like either, I forget whether it was this raven or this raven, but it looked very much like one of these two ravens, and it was the perfect needle minder for this project, and I was so excited. But then the needle minder that I ordered and received was this one. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with this needle minder. It's a fantastic needle minder. The crows do look a little bit more like vultures than crows, but they don't have crowns on. They're not royal crows. So somehow I selected the wrong thing. So this has absolutely, like Abby at Top Knot Stitcher didn't do anything wrong. I ordered the wrong thing. I literally selected the wrong item. So she sent what I ordered, but I didn't order the right thing. And Rachel and Heike knew how devastated I was. I was just gutted that I didn't get the right needle minder. And so, but I'm also trying to not spend more money. And so I was talking to them, and I'm like, oh, this is so sad. And, I looked in the shop, and she still had one left. And I was like, but I shouldn't buy anything. I shouldn't buy anything. And, ultimately, I made the right decision. I didn't buy another needle minder because I had this needle minder. And actually, I think what I was going to do was I was going to offer this to Rachel and then get the right needle minder. But by the time I went back, the needle minder was gone. The last one had been sold, so I was so devastated. And then a couple of days later, in the mail, I receive another package from Abby at the Top Knot Stitcher, and I'm like, what is this? I didn't order anything. It turns out that Rachel, being the sneaky, this is Rachel Ray, being the sneaky, fantastic friend that she is, she ordered the needle minder for me and had it sent to me. Look how fantastic he is, this little crowned raven sitting in the chair. How cute is that? It's so super cute. Okay, oh, there we go. So super cute. And not only that, but she also got this fantastic quilted project bag sent to me as well. Like, oh my gosh. So I was so devastated over not getting the right needle minder that she sent me a project bag and a needle minder. Yeah, I don't have words for it. It was so sweet, and it was such a surprise, and I just about, I don't know, I flipped when I opened the mail because I'm just like, what is this? So yeah, so incidentally, all these things came from Abby at the Top Knot Stitcher Shop. This bag is fantastic. They are sold out, these bags are. I also, in my original purchase, I got this bag, which is super cute. It's going to make a great project bag for some winter themed stuff, like ornaments if I ever actually get around to it. And the fabric inside is really gorgeous too. I love this fabric inside. So, but yeah, so I believe all of the project bags are sold out, but look how nice these project bags are. These are super nice. And then the needle minders too. So yeah, it was just, I was so floored. And it was such a sweet thing to do. So thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. I already said thank you a million times, but thank you again because I feel like I don't deserve that. But, but thank you anyway for being such an awesome friend. So now I have a great needle minder to go with this fantastic pattern. So I'm super excited. I'm not sure when I'm going to work on this. The Autumn Royalty. I would like to work on it next month because it'll be November and it'll still be autumn, and you know, so it would be a good time to work on Autumn Royalty. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm avoiding making specific plans right now because it's so hard for me to keep my plans when I say that I'm going to do things. So we'll just see. We'll just see what I feel like next week. So, but that was so nice and so sweet. Let's also talk about some other stuff that I got. I have a few purchases to show you, but I also have this amazingness. This is mostly going to be on Knitcast later in December, but I need to show it to you because it's massive. This is from Forbidden Fiber Co. This is my White Elephant Advent box. So this is all yarn and a mystery knit-along pattern and some extra little gifts. And it's all designed to be open starting December 1st. And this is going to be so, so fun. If you're not into knitting, then, you know, this may not be of interest to you, but I think it's the most awesome thing ever. So let me just show you. There's not much of an unboxing to do here because everything is wrapped. So there's a little instruction card that tells you exactly how the white elephant works, how you're supposed to do it. And then inside the box are all these individually wrapped little gifts. How fantastic is that? So come December 1st, I get to start opening the presents. But it's already here and it's not even November, so I have to stare at this big red box for a month and try to keep myself from opening it. But that's going to be so, so fun. And I also have, I will be doing Flossmas this year, which is going to be a quick post every day, a quick video every day, and I'm going to try to really stick to every day, at least every weekday, if not every weekend day. But it's going to be really fun because not only am I going to have this to open for Flossmas, I'm also going to have a Forbidden Fiber Co. Stitchy box to open for Flossmas, as well as the Black Needle Society 25 day is I think it's called the Naughty List or the Nice List, which is a 25-day advent. And then also I got the Winter Lodge from Rebel WoolWorks, which I think is a 12-day advent of yarn. So so that's 2 stitchy boxes, 2 yarn boxes, and I'm also getting the Lovecraft Country Advent, which is 12 mini skeins. So I have a lot of stuff coming for December that so it won't even seem like I'm on a no-buy because I will have all this stuff that I can open in November or in December. So that's going to be kind of nice because at this point it's like no buy till January at least, because we had to pay for the water heater somehow. So so that's how that goes. But yeah, so that's super exciting. That's arrived. I'm going to have to figure out where I can put it so that it's not going to make me absolutely crazy until December 1st. But yeah, Flossmas will start on December 1st, and I'll be opening things every single day. It'll be so many things to open, and there will be something for the cross-stitchers and for the knitters both. And I just realized I meant to apologize for the lighting today. It's sunny, but also partly cloudy, so every time the sun goes behind the clouds, the light changes in here. So I really have no control over it. So, yeah, so that's the Advent plans for December. There's going to be a lot of stuff to open in December. It's going to be really fun. I have a few purchases here to show you. It's mostly fabric from my favorite dyer. I also have some floss from one of my other favorite dyers. And I have two really awesome, I'll start with these. I have two really awesome new project bags. So I talked about Cassandra Martinez recently. She is the Pineapple House, and she did an Instagram sale just recently. I tried to really boost the signal because she had a lot of stuff for sale. It didn't seem like it was getting as much love as it should have gotten. But this is one of the project bags that I purchased. So this is, I think 11 by 13 is the size of the project bag. And I love this fabric. I love the little pumpkins. They're super cute. And as you can see, it's a really nice looking project bag, vinyl on the front. I need to probably press them a little bit because she had to fold them to get them in the envelope, so the vinyl is still a little folded there. But they're really pretty, and she's put these cute little, what do you call them? Zipper pulls, yes. Cute little zipper pulls. This has got a leaf, and the other one has a pine cone. But yeah, really pretty fabric. They actually both have this inner fabric, which is tiny pumpkins, if you can see it. So, really, really nice. Love this. These are the first of the Zip Up project bags that I've gotten from her. I've gotten a couple different bags now from her, but her project bags are really nice too. So this is the second one. As you can see, it's got a polka dotted coordinating fabric here. We've got the little pumpkins in the background here, and on the back, sunflowers and goldfinches. How pretty is that? I just fell in love with this. So, you know me and birds, so this will definitely be a project bag for something that has birds on it. Oh, and I forgot, she's got her Pineapple House label right here. So yeah, check her out on Instagram. As far as I know, that's how she's selling her bags right now. So you just kind of have to follow her and wait for her to post a new sale, which hopefully won't be too awfully long, because she does fantastic bags. I really love them. So Cassandra Martinez. So yeah, those are really awesome. And let's see, this was the last round of posting from Kathy Davidson at Dying for Cross Stitch. I ended up getting more flosses than I intended to because I didn't realize I actually made two purchases. Oh, I forgot, I've actually got fabric from, oh yeah, two of my fabrics are from Kathy. So I'll show those to you too here in a second. But I actually made two purchases. I got a couple of flosses and a couple of fabrics in the first purchase, and then I was like, oh, but I need more of that floss, not realizing what flosses I had made or purchased in the first round. So I ended up with more floss than I really meant to have. But they're fantastic colors, so it's okay. So the first colorway I got was Oil Slick. This one I intentionally went back. I had only ordered one skein in my first order, and I decided I wanted to have a second one because it's a really fantabulous color. It's not coming out as well on screen because of my lighting situation here. So this, what looks like a deep royal blue is actually a brighter blue with darker purples, and we've got some yellow into a really nice pink. It's not as hot pink as it's coming out on screen, but this is a fantastic colorway. I love it. So I did specifically purchase a second one of those. I got more than I intended to of this second colorway. So this is called Americana, which is a gorgeous variegated blue, or gradiated blue. And it leans a little bit more towards teal in real life than it is on the camera. But it's the darker into the lighter. And I got this for the damn bird, Sal, is what I got it, because I decided I desperately need a blue bird for my damn bird. So I have a couple of different blues to choose from now, but obviously I have plenty of I have plenty of Americana if I'm going to use this blue. But I love this blue so much, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. But I didn't realize that in my first order I'd actually ordered one skein, so in my second order I ordered two skeins thinking I had none, so 3 skeins. But it's a fabulous color. So, in fact, This blue is actually very similar to the blue in Oil Slick, so these could go together. A coordinating solid to go with the multicolor there. So those are really, really nice. I'm very happy with those. Kathy also had a few fabrics that were kind of hanging around that hadn't been purchased, so she discounted them. And I found this gorgeous, gorgeous piece of Jobelin. This is 32 count Jobelin. And it's, I think she describes it as pinks and purples, which, as you can see, is a pretty apt description. Gorgeous pinks and purples. It's coming off a little gray, but it's a really nice, soft, you know, purple leaning into gray with some lighter spots of pink. It's really nice. So that was a ready-to-go fabric that she had available that was on sale. And, you know, you can't beat a sale. It's really gorgeous. This would be really good for, especially with these kind of gray tones, this would probably be really good fabric for Huckleberry Farm from the Blue Flower, if I decide to do that. I do have most of the flosses for that if I decide to do Huckleberry Farm. It was something that I kitted up for Rachel, and I think I bought most, if not all, of the same colors for myself. I was thinking I might do that at some point. So yeah, that would be a really nice backdrop, I think, for that. The other fabric was Kathy's Fabric of the Month, or color of the week, color of the whatever. It was one of the colors that she had on sale for pre-order. And this is called, I think she called this Harvest. Maybe it doesn't actually say. It's a 32 count Jobelin, but the bag doesn't say what the colorway is called. But it's this really gorgeous sort of yellow tan parchment color. And I don't recall, you know, having a specific plan in mind for this fabric. I just knew that when I saw it, it was a color I should have on hand, because I felt like I was definitely going to be able to use this for something. Especially, it's sort of like it's almost a buckskin color, like that golden buckskin. It's coming off much paler in the camera than it really is, but it is a nice golden parchment kind of color. I really, really like it. And all her gorgeous modeling. It's pretty standard for her fabrics to have that level of modeling, which I really, really love. So, very happy with that. And as you can see, I got, or as I said, I got the Jobelin. I always get Jobelin when I have a choice. That's my go-to fabric, 32 count Jobelin. I'm getting quite a collection of Jobelin at this point, especially because I get Brandy at Stitch Me's Fabric of the Month. I get her standard as well as her neutrals. I'm just going to stick these back in their bag as well. But I get Brandy's neutral as well as her standard Fabric of the Month. I get my neutrals in linen, because neutrals are fantastic in linen, and then I get the standard in Jobelin. And her colors this month, oh my gosh! So fair warning, probably if you get her Fabric of the Month, you've already gotten your fabric, but fair warning, spoilers. The colors that she did this month, she constantly amazes me with her ability to come up with new colorways that are still interesting and vibrant and awesome every single month. I don't know how she does it. So, the first one is my neutral. This colorway she has called Scotsman, which I think is fantastic. And this is a 32 count linen. And this is a gorgeous color. It comes off a bit navy, but it's got just a slight bit of green in it in person. Figure out how it's folded here. It looks a bit like denim on camera, but it's not. It's more like a tartan kind of feel to it. It's sort of a blue-green kind of color. It's really nice. I have no idea what I'm going to put on this, but I love this color. Really, really love it. And I wish it was coming out as true on camera as it is in real life, because it's a really nice color, and it's not just a plain old navy like it seems like it is on the camera. Like I said, it's got a bit of a tweed plaid greenish kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but but it's really fantastic. And then I'm really, really in love with the standard colorway, which is Escape this month. I saw this piece and I gasped, like actually gasped when I saw it, because it was so fantastic. So this again is 32 count Jovelin. Look at that. Oh, of course the sun's gonna come out and wash everything out now, but it's just so pretty. It's like a reflecting pool. There are little hints, and you can see them a little bit better in camera. There are little hints of pink in here too. They're really, really nice. I just love this fabric. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it reminds me, it has a very beachy feel to me. Like I said, sort of a reflecting pool, like a little tidal pool right off the beach, with that little bit of pink in there. It's just so nice, because it's got a lot of different blue tones, but that little bit of pink reminds me of sandy beaches. So yeah, really, really love it. Very happy with these fabrics. So probably going forward, my fabric of the month is mostly the fabrics you're going to see here on the channel, because as I said, I'm pretty much on a no-buy until I'm not on the no-buy anymore. I'm on a no-buy until further notice. So yeah, but very happy with my fabric of the month. I'll continue to show those to you as they come in. So yeah, so that's all the purchases. It's a little bit lighter than you might have expected, because, like I said, we're trying no buy November, absolutely, no buy December, no buy till January. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that is all the purchases. So let's get into the Advent boxes, the last of the Advent boxes. So we have the Black Needle Society Trick or Treat specialty box, special edition box, and also Rebel WoolWorks Haunted Lodge Halloween Advent yarns. Since this is Flosstube, let's go ahead, we'll do all of the Black Needle Society, and then I'll do the yarns that way. If you're not into yarn, you can just click off, it's totally fine. So the last gifts that we saw in for the Black Needle Society were gifts 7 and 8. This is the little booklet that came with it. We're gift 7 and 8, so we're going to start with gift 9, which is this box, which I suspect is probably a mug. So let's see what we've got here. We got gift 9. Okay, apparently I don't know how to open boxes. There we go. Oh, it's not a mug. It is a jar, witch's brew. So I guess this could be an Ort jar. I'm going to cheat and look at the book. Okay. Oh yes, it's an Ort jar. Use this Ort jar to brew up your own stitchy witchy Ort potion. So yes, okay. So I'm right on the money with that one, because sometimes I'm like, what is this? So yeah, it's a cute, super cute Ort jar, which I might use for next year's Orts. Super cute. I like that. I was totally fooled because I really thought that was a mug in that box. So that was gift number 9. Gift number 10 is in one of these cute little bags. This one's got a pumpkin on the back. Colorful orange hot chocolate. That's different. Yeah. Orange hot chocolate. I'm assuming it's orange colored. Oh yeah. Just add water and watch it turn orange before your very eyes. That's going to be interesting. I might have to take a video of that when I make it. We'll see. That's cool. Okay, gift number 11 is a super secret envelope. Super secret envelope. Ooh, what is this? Night Spirit Studio in collaboration with the Black Needle Society. Oh, these are patterns. So I think it's 3 different patterns. I'm going to look in the book here in a second. Okay, focus. Focus, please. There we go. Looks like 3 different patterns. A go away Ouija, a pumpkin with some interesting looking, possibly black work, and then the ghost sitting on a headstone there. So these look interesting. Yeah, the pumpkin. Yep, it's all 3 of those patterns. That's really awesome. Super, super awesome. So I can't show you what's inside the book because that's all patterns, but you can see which patterns are included. I love this pumpkin here. That'll be really nice. I don't know if I'd want to stitch it on black fabric like that, but I like that pumpkin a lot. So that's really cool. That's a whole bunch of exclusive patterns. I believe they're exclusive. Regardless. It doesn't say exclusive, and I can't read while I'm trying to film, so I'll look at that later. Let's see. So that was 11. Gift number 12. So this could be a mug or a candle. Let's see. It's a jar. It's a jar or something. What is this? I put a spell on you, Thackeray Binks. Ooh, whipped soap sugar scrub. Ooh. I love a sugar scrub. Look at that. It's got different colors. How to use. Rub as a cleanser and exfoliator for your entire body. Best used when scooping out a portion. These are, like, sugar scrubs are great for your hands because it makes your hands feel like they're brand new. Ooh. It has a thing in there. So it's got like a I'm not sure what that is, if it's like a charm that you can keep. But it smells nice. It's not too flowery or perfumey, which I have an issue with. I can't do massive amounts of flowery perfume. Massage all over and rinse completely. Okay, it just says fragrance. It doesn't say. The scent is All Hallows Eve Bonfire, which is not doesn't give you a very good idea of what this smells like. So, pardon me. So, it smells cinnamony, but like red hot cinnamony, you know? So it's kind of like those red hot candies, that kind of cinnamon, which I guess gives it a little bit of smokiness to speak to the bonfire. But maybe that's why it's All Hallows Eve Bonfire, because it's sort of a spicy, smoky scent. So yeah, that's interesting. That's really cool. I got some on my fingers. But yeah, that's really spiffy. As far as these kinds of things go, a sugar scrub is fantastic for me because I'm not really into makeup and body things, but I love a sugar scrub, so I'm really excited about that. I'm very happy about that one. And last but not least is gift number 13. So remember, today is supposed to be gift 12, so tomorrow is gift 13. So if you don't want to have it spoiled for you early, if you're opening your own box and you don't want to have it spoiled, look away now. That's the last warning. So gift 13 comes in this cute bag. There was another bag like this earlier. I think I know what this is because I'm pretty sure. Yes, I know what this is. Ooh, interesting. It doesn't say who the dyer is. I can't remember. I'll have to look in the booklet and see who dyed this. But that's really nice. That pumpkin would go really well on here if I got dark enough colors. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, so that is gift number 13. That looks like about a fat eighth. So I hope you weren't listening if you were. If you didn't want to be spoiled, I hope you kind of fast forwarded. But yeah, that looks really nice. I'm very happy with that. Oh, I think we got some floss earlier in the box. That's how long it's been. Yeah, so gift number 2 was a thread palette with DMC and dyeing for cross stitch. Okay, so this is from Picture This Plus. And this is, I chose even weave. This looks like it's Lugana. The colorway is called Eek, so that makes a lot of sense. So yes, okay, yep. So I could sit here and read all the things to you, but I don't know that you necessarily care about that. So yeah, it's a piece of Picture This Plus in the colorway Eek, which is really nice. So that is gift 13. So those are some really awesome things. So there's some stuff to eat, and there's some stuff to put on your skin and make your skin feel all soft, and there's an orc jar for next year, and some patterns, and all kinds of fun stuff. So this was definitely, it was definitely a fun box to open. I'm just a little sad that I didn't keep up the Advent part of it, so we'll see. There's always next year. Now let's get into... So that's all the cross-stitch stuff that I have for you today. So if you're not into yarn or knitting, then you can jump off here. You know, it's totally fine. But I am going to get into my Rebel WoolWorks Haunted Lodge Advent now. So let me get out the colors that we've already seen. I have too much stuff in this bag at this point. So we'll look at all the colors together once we're done. So we had, and I no longer remember what order these were in, but that's okay. Let's try to hold these up for you. With something like this. Those are the colors we have so far, which I definitely have in the wrong order because I put that yellow in the wrong place. But regardless, that's the colors that we have so far. So let's look at what we have now. So we have number 9. I wondered if I should have like pre-unwrapped these and just been like, ah, but I don't know. I think half the fun is the anticipation while it's being unwrapped. Ooh, ooh, I like this one a lot. Oh wow, look at that. I don't know if the color's gonna come out. Oh, I love it. I love this so much. I love it. It's got some blue in there and some grays and greens and all different colors. I love this one. This is, I think this has to be my favorite individual one. Like, I love the colorway that we're getting overall, but I think this is my favorite, like, individual one. And I'll put it here next to the... Oh, it goes so nice next to this green one. Look at that. Oh, so good. Okay. Number 10. Reading these numbers off makes me think, I don't know if y'all have played Jackbox games before. I know some of you probably have. And there's this game called You Don't Know Jack, and there's always goofy ways for the title screen to tell you the number of the round or the question. And I just think about that every time I'm opening stuff. Ooh. Yay! I was so concerned that there wouldn't be cool colors. Look at this, look at that blue. That's so nice. So nice. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look at that. Of course, it's getting washed out a little bit with the sun outside, but how pretty. Look how pretty. I'm loving that. Okay. That definitely looks, this one definitely looks like Calico Corn. Because it's got the blue and the purple in there as well. Okay, so 11. Ooh, this one's definitely got some purple in it. Look at that. You can't see the purple very well on camera. It looks more brown, but there's little hints of lavender in there. Really, really nice. I love how she's tying this all together, and I don't know, I might have to just take a picture of it and then drop the picture in the overlay it in the video because I don't know how I'm going to get to show you all of these together. But this is so nice. This color progression is really, really nice. I'm loving this. Okay, number 12. Ooh, that's a nice one too. So this one kind of ties in the new colors with the original colors. So this is very similar, but still different to that first one. So you can see this one has more browns and a little bit of green in it, and this has got the oranges and the reds. Very nice. And now, lucky number 13. So if you are, this is technically supposed to be open tomorrow. So if you don't want to see this now, that's totally fine. But I am going to open this now. So, so this is the main color that is supposed to coordinate with all of these other colors. Dun, dun, dun. It's a bit like unwrapping a sub, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I can see some hints of it. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, that is gorgeous. So this is not at all what I expected. I expected some kind of neutral to go along with everything, but wow. Look at this colorway. Oh, gorgeous. So this is sort of, rather than being a neutral to go along with everything, this is sort of the culmination of all of the colors that she's used. The only thing I don't see a lot of, there's not a lot of the blue in here. It's a little bit, you can see some teals kind of popping through in the green here, but there's purple. I love this purple. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous colorway. Oh my gosh. Wow. Some coppers and oranges. I can't wait to see how this game knits up. This is going to be gorgeous. So this is called Haunted Lodge, this particular colorway, and it's so, so beautiful. I am so happy with that. Wow. 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 But yeah, that is, wow. I was so impressed with Forbidden Fiber Co.'s Halloween Advent, but I am equally, if not more, impressed with the Rebel WoolWorks Haunted Lodge. This is just fantastic. So, yeah, I will try to go ahead and put a picture over here so that you can see them all together, because I can't hold this up for you. But yeah, so it's gorgeous. I'm super happy with this. I cannot wait at this point to see what the Winter Lodge looks like, because this is fantastic. And this is all the things that are wonderful about autumn, all the colors that are wonderful about autumn. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but it's fantastic and I love it. I'm going to have to find the perfect pattern for this. Yeah, so... well, that's all I have for you today, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I will be back to regular bi-weekly or twice weekly videos next week, hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll hopefully be back to Woolly Wednesday and Flosstube Friday next week, and at least until Flossmas starts on December 1st. So, hope you're having a great week. I hope your weekend is fantabulous. And this is, once again, your weekly reminder to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Stay hydrated, take your meds, and remember that good enough is good enough.